If you've never come to Kentucky, you should come. It is a life-changing experience, it truly is. You come thinking that you're going to change kids' lives, but the kids really change yours. Through their circumstances, they still somehow have a smile on their face. I don't understand it, but it just brightens my day every time I get to see their smile when the white vans come around. And you really just have to come to experience the joy that you get from the kids in Kentucky.
When they first get here, they have no clue who we are. We're just strangers to them, but we're still going to love on them. We're still going to show them that we care. And I just think a member in our church, one of the older members of our church, came up to me and another member, a group member of mine, and said that we were just doing a great job, that they could see the enthusiasm that we have, that they could see our love for Christ, you know. And they can see that, and the kids can see it too, because it really affects them. It makes them open up. It shows them that we love Christ and that we have a fun time doing it, you know. And if we can do that, then we believe that they can do that. And if they can believe in themselves that they'll do that, then they will do that, and they'll carry that on with them until we come back.
On the van just a few minutes ago when we were picking them up, one little kid was like, I was like, what have you been doing today? What have y'all been doing all day long? And they're like, well, we've just been sitting here waiting on the van. And that just broke my heart, because they don't do anything until we come. And I can just tell that they love when we come, and they love just sitting there talking to us about anything. In the classrooms when we're talking about Jesus and just sharing their love, they're just so geared in. And you wouldn't expect that with little kids, but I mean, you see that here. I come for a lot of reasons, but my main reason is the kids, because they make me learn a lot about myself, and I think that says a lot, that kids can teach me something that I didn't know.
God put a million doors in the world for His love to walk through. One of those doors is you. I said God put a million doors in the world for His love to walk through. One of those doors is you.
Last night, me and my friend Hagen, probably my best friend here in Kentucky, I've known him for all 3 years that I've been coming. We were just talking about things that had almost nothing to do with what the lesson had been about that night. We were just talking about things that had gone on in his life through the past year and what God had been doing in his life through him. And he told me about how he led some of his friends to Jesus that had come to VBS the past year. It was cool to see how the seeds that we planted the past year grew to fruition and were harvested by Hagen. And it affirmed me and showed me that Kentucky really is the place where I become who I always wanted to be.
Here in Kentucky, I've really seen the acts of love that Jesus wants us to show to the kids. Some of those, like chalk drawing or throwing the frisbee, just being there and showing them that we care, have really opened my eyes to how we can love others. And now going back to Spartanburg, it's going to change the way I do everything. I'm going to look at people differently. I'm going to love them like Jesus loves them. And I know this week has changed my life.
We bring the kingdom come. With every act of love, Jesus help us carry you. Alive in us, your light shines through. With every act of love, we bring the kingdom come. With every act of love, we bring the kingdom come.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your act of love.
Your act of love
Brought me.
Me.
Me. Brought me to Jesus.
Brought me to Jesus.
To Jesus.
To Jesus.
Brought me to Jesus.